It all starts here, in a factory in China, workers producing stuff for Americans to buy. When these products get shipped to the United States, somebody pays this factory, an American businessman, and of course he would pay in his country's currency, the US dollar, for the goods. So if we follow the money, US dollars go to a factory owner in China. That's useless currency for him. The Chinese owner needs to change that money into renminbi in order to pay for labor, electricity, any of the costs needed to run a factory. So he goes to the bank. If you imagine Chinese businessmen across the country running to the banks to buy renminbi, then the price of the renminbi should go up. But it doesn't, because the government pumps more renminbi into the system to keep its price down. That is where the US says the manipulation takes place. This all gets messier because the banks here now have a big problem. They have all these American dollars exchanged from Chinese businesses, and there's not much they can do with them.
When the Chinese government buys those dollars, it holds them, and it has to invest them. And China has voiced a lot of concern over the past year or so about really the only option that it has is to invest them in U.S. treasuries, and it doesn't get a very high return on that.
It's a vicious cycle for China. The main benefit is to keep exports cheap. But there are drawbacks. With so much Chinese currency around, there is the danger of inflation.
In China, it's often portrayed as though this is the U.S. putting pressure on China, and if China strengthens the renminbi, it's good for the United States and it's bad for China. But in fact, moving towards a more flexible exchange rate and a stronger renminbi could actually be good for China.
But any time a tightly controlled monetary policy needs changing, there will be a lot of pain involved. Pain a Chinese leadership concerned with stability is hesitant to inflict. So up to now, the strategy has simply been one of delay. But both the Chinese and Americans know something must budge.